Do you like degrees? I think we have two of them at the moment, so you'll have to excuse the background noise that I have joining us today. But what I wanted to do here is to make a series of videos kind of documenting some frustrations that I've had in terms of accessibility for employment, and to do that by telling real stories of things that have happened to me and the takeaways that I would hope that other people would take from it, but also what I've learned. And this first one, we're going to call the Oatmeal Incident. You'll have to excuse my fun. I have a head wrap that I just got from the long hairs. It says, "Let it ride." It's a teal colored one, and I literally just unpackaged it and put it on, and I like it, so we're wearing it. I also have a blue flannel on for those who might be curious. So, anyway, the Oatmeal Incident. What happened? Why is it called the Oatmeal Incident? Well, I last year had started a job at a school and had about a week's worth of training prior to the school year, in which I had to get ready for, setting up the classroom, putting the environment together that I was going to be in, and meeting my teachers and that sort of thing. And during that process, it was really hard to articulate what I needed. Not because I didn't know what it is or how to say it, but I didn't know how to make other people understand what I was saying. So as someone with a visual impairment, I use a white cane. I use it in the classroom. I need to know where things are. The environment needs to be consistent and predictable so that not only can I function and grab things around the room that I might need, but that I can also function in case of an emergency to be able to find, the emergency backpack or a phone to make a call, or things like that. Just all sort. There's a million different things that need to go a certain way so that I know which way is up and what's going on. And short answer is that wasn't happening. And though there were issues that I can come back to at some point, this story really, to me, encapsulates that experience. So this was on probably our first, 40 minutes of knowing each other, my teachers, and there was a bowl of oatmeal. And this oatmeal was on a table, and nobody told me there was oatmeal. And so what happened is I went to go sit down or move something to that part of the room, and just happened to move my hand just so that it flipped the bowl of oatmeal off the table onto the floor, and there went the oatmeal. And on one hand, as a Midwesterner who occasionally apologizes for breathing, I felt somewhat guilty. On another, I had to stop and acknowledge, wait a minute, I didn't know that was there. So there's no way that I could have known, unless I would have been really cautiously checking every surface I was coming in contact with. But I was confident in my surroundings because that bowl hadn't been there before, and nobody told me it was there. And so I had this moment of realizing that if someone isn't going to communicate something and I don't ask about it, well, things like that are going to happen. The oatmeal's going to spill, someone's going to get bumped into, something might not get done in the way that you need it done because I wasn't aware and you weren't aware of what had to happen. And so step one in kind of talking about employability and accessibility for me is about understanding and communication, because I live like this every single day. Literally tomorrow, I'm going to be 27 years old, and I have been significantly visually impaired, legally blind my entire life. So I'm used to it. You might not be, and that's okay if we can meet in the middle. And during the Oatmeal Incident, that didn't happen. Thus, the floor got decorated with some breakfast. Hope you enjoyed this story and the lesson that I was able to take from it. I'm happy to kind of go into more detail about various things as I continue to tell stories like this. Some are a little bit lighthearted, like that one. Some are infuriating. Some are sad. Some of them are ridiculous. And some are, some of the best reasons that I come to work every day. So it's a gambit, and I've experienced it all, and I finally decided, I need to tell these stories so that people know the real experiences that I've faced. This was an easy one as a warm-up. Trust me, it gets more interesting from here. Thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you soon. Peace.